That's your way to tell me we're live? What's going on, everybody? Chase on Two Wheels and Buddy Bo here for episode 38 of Live on Two Wheels, your weekly motorcycle live show that's also a podcast brought to you by, we'll talk about those people later on.
You can't say their name now.
Oh, God. My glasses are not staying. These are Flying Guys. The episode is not sponsored by them, but they're a channel sponsor, so we love you. Yeah, guys, this is also a podcast available on podcasting platforms like Apple Podcast and Spotify. Can't do it? Okay, yeah, I couldn't either. So, guys, if you're listening to us on Apple Podcast, here's what we want to do. Oh, wait, we should talk about the topic. We're finally getting back to part 2. If you guys were here a couple weeks ago, we were talking about why people don't ride, and through that conversation, it led us to where are popular states that people actually go ride, and we were like, why are some of those states where they are? So
it was a pretty long topic to get.
Yeah, we kind of went, we didn't get to really cover the entire topic, so we were like, you know what, we'll do a part 2 because this is pretty interesting. Our producer, Ghost on Two Wheels, who just got recently updated to an admin. Yay. Do the claps.
Yay.
Yeah. So,
That was abrupt.
That's abrupt. Yeah, he made this really cool page for us, and we didn't get to go into a lot of the information, so we're going to go into the information today on today's episode. But the ways you guys can help us out. If you're watching us live, you better hit the shit out of that like button. I swear to God, there's only 16 people that have hit it. I want to see more. Also, speaking of things on YouTube, guys, 2021 is the last year that these episodes are going to be uploaded to the Chase on Two Wheels YouTube channel. If you're watching this, archived, yeah. If you're watching this on the Chase on Two Wheels YouTube channel after the fact, not here live, but after the fact, you will no longer be able to watch them here. So we need you guys to go over to the Live on Two Wheels YouTube channel. There's going to be a link in the description, and we currently are at 288 subscribers. I want it to be 300 by the end of the show. Bo, do you think we can get to 300?
I mean,
We need 12 of you muffkas to get us there. I believe in it. I believe in you guys. You see this? I'm looking straight at you. Probably feels a little weird. Feels weird for me too.
Like, you OGs are still going to be able to see the episode as it comes up here.
Yeah, so 2022, we're going to start live. We're going to do the live on Chase on Two Wheels. Nothing's changing. But if you want to watch the show after the fact, that's where to do it at. Also, you guys just destroyed that like button. Thank you so much.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
I'm going to start looking at you guys straight in the soul from now on. Okay, so something we forgot to do last week, shocker. But I want to start reading out reviews over on Apple Podcasts, because if you guys are listening to us on Apple Podcasts, y'all can leave us a review. We got an average of 5 out of 5 stars, Bo. So it's not a flex.
One person voted.
So,
it was me.
So we're gonna read one of the most recent reviews. So it comes from TB Gothard. TB Gothard, thank you for listening to us, and thank you for reviewing. I usually watch live. Damn right you do. If you're in the chat, let us know. That'd be hilarious. I usually watch live, but when driving, I'll listen here to the podcast. It's like sitting with your friends and listening to them make fun of each other while also dishing out good info and conversation. I wouldn't have it any other way. I think he probably made that after last week's episode where
I don't have the mental fortitude right now. So I'm going to clear that up right now. My brain's dunzo.
Wait, are we already at 300?
Bro,
did we get to 300 that fast?
I fucking love you guys.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so great.
I fucking love you guys.
I love that so much. So now we know. I just need to look at people in the eyes and ask
people
things.
like direct eye contact.
Yeah, people must love direct eye contact.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for getting us there. So guys, last week we had to talk about the new MT10. You guys know my love affair with the MT10, or my I don't know what I call it now, because now I'm not anti-MT10, but I'm like, I don't love you as much anymore. But that's what we did last week. We had that info, had to drop it. So now we're back to where we were. But before we get into there, you guys know we got to do our housekeeping. One of the housekeeping items, if you guys are new here, most of you guys aren't, but if you are, we have a Discord page. You can Luke in the description. Shout out to Luke if you're in the chat. You can look in the description. Go to our Discord page. At the end of the show, the last like 5 or 10 minutes or so, we like to do our little, do we call it a meme contest?
I mean, it's pretty much.
It's essentially like we'll give you $50 in Revzilla gift cards if you make us laugh the most.
Of what YouTube is doing right now, and we're doing a try to laugh challenge.
Yeah, exactly. So go over to our Discord page. There's going to be a Live on Two Wheels channel you can check out, and then at the top of that you'll see a little thread.
It's like a hashtag with a comment box.
Yeah.
on it, and you can
So
click
it's
on
little hashtag. God dang it! How are they already here? So guys, we have a specific page for Live on Two Wheels number 38. That's this episode. You guys drop your memes there. You guys got to fight the Smart Army because I feel like they recruit people every episode.
And if you're too good, they're gonna steal
Oh my
you.
God, we're already like 5 in. Okay, I can't look at this.
Yep.
So you guys go over there, drop a funny meme, and we'll pick the funniest one or the one, bonus points if it has to do with the episode. And yeah, if you make us laugh, we'll give you $50. It's a pretty good deal if you ask me. Okay, so other housekeeping, Bo.
Yes.
You got back to Georgia on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I actually gave you Wednesday off. Can we just be clear? Chase gave Bo
those
the
two
day
comments
off.
Were bothering
They
you.
have bothered me since I saw them. I do not make Bo sit in a small dungeon.
Yeah.
You enjoy your job?
I do.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Bo
I just get back. Do I enjoy my job? Oh my God.
Okay, just hold a second. So guys, Bo got the opportunity. Harley reached out because Harley is coming. Y'all, Harley's coming in so strong, and I mean, I still feel like I do about their dealer network, but like Harley as a company is not messing around with this market right now.
And to be fair, you haven't dealt with their dealer market.
That's true. That's a good point. So Bo just got back on Tuesday from where? Like, tell everybody where you were and like what your whole experience was out there.
So the Pan America is not new. So this wasn't a press launch or anything like that. What this was specifically geared towards people with little to no dirt ADV training. They sent us out to the Mojave Desert at a place called Zakar. It's out in the middle of...
You guys know Bo's got to wear, anytime he gets clothing, that's all he wears.
Yep.
Were you given everything you're wearing right now?
I mean, I picked out my own undies. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
At least we have that.
Yeah.
All right.
Apparently the works wants me to like blink twice if I'm in trouble here, by the way. You're keeping me.
You better stop blinking.
I was going to try out. So we're out in the Mojave Desert with the new Pan Am. And Zakar, they have like a training facility. It's an ADV training facility. And they take you through. So the first day was just training. You're on bike for like 8 hours, just practicing drills and all that stuff. And then that was Sunday. Monday was an all-day adventure to really experience all the stuff we learned by going out into the middle of literally nowhere. Now, as a novice, it felt like I was climbing mountains.
Go to my screen.
I saw all that. I saw this. Yeah, that's how I felt.
Our buddy Brandon Picasso taking photos.
Yeah.
Y'all look at the little roundness around your face.
He captured that moment perfectly.
Oh my
so
gosh.
Everybody there was content creators, whether Instagram or YouTube. Most of us had, like I said, little to no dirt experience, ADV experiences. And then when we're out there, it was like, I know because I'm a complete novice that it felt like I was conquering freaking mountains. But it was like a 3 out of 10 for difficulty, but definitely more than what I'm used to. So we did that all day on Monday. Slept in shipping container hotels in the middle of the desert at a zombie-themed overlanders thing.
So how was I'm curious about this. How was the training, just generally? I know we're going to make a video deep into it, but, just like top level stuff.
I consider myself a fairly competent rider on the street.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like super fast, but I consider myself competent in my own comfort zone. And I do it without really thinking about it.
Right.
Everything about riding a 500 plus pound bike off road is counter to what my instincts are telling me. It was so unique. It is the most engaging and difficult thing I've ever done on a motorcycle.
Damn. Do you feel like you're going to be a better road rider now that you've done the off-road stuff?
Possibly. The biggest thing for me is like understanding those moments when road conditions and all that stuff aren't really agreeing with you.
Right.
And just letting the bike do what it naturally is supposed to do.
Right.
Because off-road, it's just like you're in a low traction environment anyways.
Right.
And then you get to see the physics of motorcycles just do what they do, and you just trust it. And that is kind of changing my mindset. And I will say this is only a little spoilery, but it's a kind of a peek into the brain. I thoroughly enjoyed riding on those trails, and that has ignited something under me
that you didn't even know.
I had no. I was like, I've always wanted to try it, but
Right.
Again, being a short guy, I know you can ride any bike you want. You
Right.
make adjustments to how you do it, but like it's like most bikes are too big for me.
Yeah.
And that means that I don't feel as comfortable in those situations where I am not moving or moving slowly.
Right.
This has kind of changed my perspective, and now I'm like seriously looking into like what's the next bike, because the Bolt is on its way out.
Well,
Like,
you've
that's
already been
just-
talking about this Tiger 900 low a lot.
Yeah.
So how do you feel now about this Tiger 900 low? You've already, through these episodes.
I want something that is more off-road bias.
Okay.
That I can throw like an 80/20 tire on.
Oh, it's like a T7.
T7's way more off-road, but I wouldn't be opposed to trying it out. But
Yeah, I'm super. Yamaha's told us they got a T7. So
the Tiger 900 Rally,
yeah,
looks good. Honestly, and you'll see it in the video. The videos are already out there of people's initial impressions, professionals and
Right.
pro off-road riders. It's a damn good bike, and you've ridden the Sportster, which is based on the platform,
right. Same
and so
engine.
you know what the engine feels like. It's very similar. It's just tuned a little bit differently.
Yeah, we've been trying to talk to Harley to get us a Pan Am in here because we've been talking about a lot of videos back and forth. Our schedule's kind of booked up for the rest of the year as far as videos that have to come out, but starting next year, you guys are gonna. I think we're gonna get some really cool bike comparisons going on if we can get everything else. Everything like we want.
That bike in every situation that we had it in, and seeing what it was capable, it was just an eye-opening experience, and I learned something about myself, which is one. There's three main takeaways. My body is broken.
We knew that before you left.
All the dumb shit that I did as a youngin'. Yeah, I felt every single break and fracture, like all the way through. Like I was like, "Oh wow, I haven't moved that part of my body in a long time." 2, I am not that good on dirt, but I'm better than I thought I was going to be.
I appreciate you being honest with yourself and us.
And I want to get better.
Okay.
So that's what's on the forefront of my brain.
Oh wait, was
now.
the get better number 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was like,
I want to get better. I enjoyed myself thoroughly, especially on like some of the sandy, like hard pack stuff that was still fairly, technical for
Right.
What we were doing, but like just climbing up a mountain on a dirt road.
All right, so you guys,
nobody was around.
You guys keep us to it. Bo's sitting here talking about he wants to do more off-road stuff. So 2022, we're going to be doing live on tours. You guys keep up with him.
Yeah.
Make him do more. Well, we're all glad you made it back safely. You're not broken. Well,
No,
relatively.
Phone's screwed up.
Yeah. R.I.P. Bo's phone.
Yeah,
if you guys will drop an R.I.P. in the chat for his
The
phone.
phone was in my pocket and a rock must have hit it, so that's fun.
It is what it is. But we're glad you're back.
Mm-hmm.
And now let's get into the interesting facts of what U.S. states have the most riders. Because I don't think you guys would guess some of them. I want to talk about a couple of things. One, there's just physically how many riders are in a state, right?
Yeah.
And then I think the far more interesting piece of information is what percentage of people in a state are riders.
That's
Because, more is more, right? There's more people in India. There's probably more bikes in India because there's more people.
Yeah, but when you look at it percentage-wise.
Yeah, but when you go to the percentage-wise,
it puts it into perspective.
That's where it gets kind of interesting. So, first off, let's assess what exactly makes an area, city, state, area of the United States, what makes that good for riding motorcycles. So, like, the first things I'm thinking about, obviously weather. Like, if you're not like me or other more hardcore riders, like if it rains a lot of people aren't going to ride. If it's snowing a lot, I don't think a lot of people are going to be able to ride. So like weather's a big deal. I would say like riding roads, like the type of roads that you have need to be like solid.
Ghost had a really good point. It's the number one I think of when I think of what makes it a good, and it's the infrastructure.
What do you mean by infrastructure?
So I'm gonna expand on what he has there because it's like parking, motorcycle only lanes, and all that jazz. But also, like, you think of Atlanta, right? The inside the city.
Oh my God,
it's not great for vehicles.
No,
right? There's a lot of one ways and shit like that. But like, here's the problem: is that everything else is so far away. So there's a bunch of empty space before you get to the good stuff. So like in our case, you'd be going northeast to go to the bottom of the Appalachians.
Yeah.
Right? That's like a 2.5 hour, 3 hour.
It sure as hell is.
So it's like the infrastructure's not set up. Like some places have a lot of stuff happening in succession because the cities are designed better. So like here we go, Atlanta in the middle, and then it's like, oh, you want to have fun and not just like stare at the ass end of a car and sucking exhaust for an hour.
Right.
Yeah, go 3 hours north.
That's one thing we've noticed, and that's why we do the motorcycle city tests these days with our loaner bikes, because like inevitably it's not fun. I mean like some bikes are.
Yeah.
But the majority of bikes are not fun riding in the city. And I mean, I could only think of maybe like 2 or 3 roads that I know of inside the city limits that would be like enjoyable with quotation marks.
So like we used to do the ride. We'd meet up at like the varsity. Like it would be a small group.
Right.
We just ride around the city, and it's like
that's a different vibe though. Riding around the city with people,
cool.
That's cool.
It's cool, but like also,
but would you ride around Atlanta if you were riding by yourself and you wanted to ride fun?
But here's the problem: that group, it's slowly become more of a let's see who has the biggest balls kind of thing. Right. And that became less fun. So then we started riding by ourselves, and that became infinitely less fun. So I'm just like, okay, well, it didn't fuck the city. I don't want to ride in the city. It's dumb.
Yeah, that's locally here.
Yeah.
So other stuff that we kind of would look at to make a place, hardcore for motorcyclists is the culture, right? There's some city, like obviously California has a huge motorcycle scene, and we'll get into that. But like every different places have different motorcycle cultures. You know what I mean? So these are all things we got to be thinking about. So I want to get into this graph, and you can show my screen. So total motorcycle registrations. This is just the raw number, how many motorcycles got registered in these states. So if we're reading off the top, if you're not watching the show, we'll talk through them. First off, California, we know California was going to be huge on here, right? It's got an ass ton of people in it, right? It's got great weather year round.
Yep.
It like never rains, so all the people that don't want to ride in the rain, they got no problem. And one of the huge things is lane splitting / filtering. So the state almost sees motorcycles as a thing, and they make laws based on those motorcycles. Which arguably is going to make it safer because it's going to incentivize more people to ride.
Yeah,
so
we were touching on that.
That's one of the things we touched on that last episode that we were talking about. So Florida, really high on here. I'm not necessarily surprised Florida because Florida, weather-wise, I mean, it rains a decent amount, but it doesn't. I don't feel like Florida has that it rains a lot.
I think the weather is the big factor because the roads in Florida are garbage for motorcycling.
Unless you're into that whole go fast in straight line thing.
Yeah, because that's all there is. It's flat and there's nothing there.
Yeah, I mean, I think Florida is there for totally weather. Oh, we didn't mention California has amazing roads.
Oh my god.
There are some. I
Bro.
personally think that Georgia or like North Georgia and like Tennessee have better roads. We just don't have as many of them. California has some phenomenal stuff. That's my personal opinion.
I disagree. After riding that road, there was one road coming down from the mountain in the Mojave, and I'm just like, that road.
Actually, you have a good point. So when I'm saying Georgia has some of my favorite roads, but I think California has really good roads, but it has a much wider variety of nice roads. So Florida number 2, Ohio is number 3.
Yeah.
And this is kind of the beginning of
Ohio's got a lot of gorgeous scenery.
Well, we've got some articles that we can check out that Ghost put in our sheet today that I'm extremely curious to see what Ohio has. But this list continues to get weird. We have Ohio, we have New York. I'm assuming New York is there only because of the amount of people.
Well, so the state. So outside of New York City, I would say motorcycles are probably a huge.
Really?
I don't think there's very many people in the city riding most. Most people that live in New York.
Shout out to Clutch First. We know he's in downtown.
Most people that live in New York, inside the city, do not have vehicles. They just take public.
Oh, well, that's a good point though. If you're in downtown New York, would it not be better to have a motorcycle because you could just like jump through shit?
No,
really,
because the traffic is horrible. You do not want to be in a vehicle if at all possible in New York. So Sail 12772 has a good point. Upstate New York, gorgeous roads, absolutely gorgeous roads because you got like the Finger Lakes and the mountains. And it's beautiful.
Well, what about Pennsylvania then? Where the hell is that coming from?
I mean, so the common denominator here is where you're at, like geographically, right?
Like, is there just good roads? Because the thing
it's not even just about good roads. What it is there's a lot of open space in a lot of these states with gorgeous scenery.
Okay.
And so people take advantage of the season that they can ride in, which is
that's why I was surprised because like you cannot ride year long in New York. It would be dangerous too because it's like it actually snows there. You know, like we'll get this little like flurry shit here and I'll ride through that, but like New York's getting like serious snow. I assume Pennsylvania is getting like serious snow. So I'm surprised that there's this many people in New York and Pennsylvania because these people are not getting to utilize this motorcycle that they have.
They're utilizing it in that short period of time because I was talking to her 2 wheels on this trip, and I was like, wait, why are motorcycles so popular up there? And she's like, well, because we got like,
Where is up there?
In Ohio.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, well, we have gorgeous scenery, and everybody goes, oh shit, it's the 5 months of year where we don't have horrible weather. Everybody is riding motorcycles.
I mean, dude, the scenery's got to be if you got 3 to 4 months.
Have you ever been up north like
I don't think so.
Yeah.
All right, so let's rock through these real quick or relatively quickly. Next up, we got Texas. I'm honestly surprised Texas is so low because it's such a huge like geographical space. But I'm not sure what the population of Texas is or whatever. Next up is Montana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana, Minnesota, Washington, then Georgia, then Virginia. There's no reason Georgia and Virginia shouldn't be way up there. I am shocked they are that low. Then we have Iowa, North Carolina, Colorado, Tennessee, Arkansas.
I'm surprised about Tennessee.
What, bro? Tennessee
has Montana is dope. Your wife, I bet Montana is dope to ride through.
Well, no, so I'm thinking Montana and Colorado, bro. I could not imagine getting to ride with a vista that from like photos that I've seen from there.
Yeah, but Colorado, that's like a ski and snowmobile state.
I guess, man. My huge wonder here is what is happening in. So we kind of discussed New York and Pennsylvania, but like Montana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, I'm not going to lie to you, Bo. If you showed me a map, I couldn't show you where these places are.
All of these share some very important things in common, which is lots of varied environments, mountains, lakes, plains, valleys, lots of gorgeous scenery, and a lot of open roads.
Okay, so
that's the key.
Right. So
we got open roads in Georgia, but it's nothing.
Right. Well, so what we just showed you guys was the actual number of registrations in these states. I don't know how that correlates with the population, though. So now we are going to go through the top 20 of registrations that are based on the population. This is a percentage. So, like, if there was 100 people, right, and 10 of them rode, that would be 10% of people are riders. If you guys aren't watching, you won't get it. But, bro, look at this chart. Montana is not messing around.
Montana doesn't have that large of a population, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, y'all, so for you guys
that
just
means
listening.
most of their people.
I know.
Well, I know. Okay, so here's my problem with charts. Look where that chart tops out at.
I like how you suddenly have, here's my problem with charts.
I have an issue with charts.
Like you've been triggered from charts
I
in
have
your past
an issue
or
with
something.
charts because if you look where that chart tops out at, it tops out
35%.
At 35%. So really, I mean, it's still a large percentage, but it looks more because the range of the chart.
That's fair. So if you guys just
There's
listening,
also, like Ghost said it, there's nothing else to do in Montana except stare at mountains.
I mean, like,
Add horses.
so wait, hold on. Oh, so my sister-in-law and her husband recently just went to Montana. My wife is reminding me of this, and the photos and video they have is jaw-dropping. They went to some national park. But for you guys listening, I'm trying to get this out. 31% of people that live in Montana have a registered motorcycle.
I guarantee you 90% of it is Harleys.
What in the hell is happening where 1 out of every 3 people has a registered bike?
There's
That
nothing
is
to do.
nuts.
There's nothing to do.
Bro, there is I know for a fact there's a national park in Montana that's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Well, yeah. And how do you think they get there? They got to travel like 70 fucking miles from their house to get to it.
Oh, no sales
No
tax in
sales
Montana.
tax,
This
yeah.
is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So 31% from Montana, huge number. South Dakota, the next up with, what is that? Probably like 14%.
I firmly
After
believe.
that, everything goes down to like
it's nothing.
6.
And they're all about the same. I firmly believe, excuse me, I firmly believe that South Dakota is populated by mostly people who broke down in South Dakota. And they're just like, oh, shit, I guess I'll live here
Well, so
and
that's
buy a motorcycle.
so somebody in the chat just brought up a good point. There's no sales tax in Montana. I wonder if there's some other incentive in Montana that you don't have to pay like the ad valorem tax or something. So people just register their shit in Montana.
When was this chart made? 'Cause
That's a good point. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There's no date on it. So, we were looking, these are the charts that we were talking about a couple episodes ago, guys. And I saw these numbers and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense to me.
It makes sense to me. I saw that and I was like, yeah, those places
I mean, if
where
I
there's
knew where
nothing,
Montana was, maybe, but I have no fucking idea where Montana is.
all those places where there's not really anything except beautiful scenery and little else makes sense that you would want something to go enjoy that scenery. So I totally get that. So.
Okay, so Ghost has got us an article. We found out why Eastern Montana loves Motorcyclist. Bro. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Do you see this photo?
I do.
Oh my god, you
Right.
can see forever.
Yeah, that's amazing. So that's like big sky country and stuff.
So this is okay, so there's a brain shift for me happening because the way, and this is just based on what I ride and what I have, experience in. The way I ride is it's, got to get to where I'm going, I'll take a motorcycle. If I'm riding for enjoyment and I'm going to the mountains, it's deal with the highway forever, right? Just exit after exit after exit.
Yeah.
You finally get into the mountains and you can't see anything other than like 2 turns ahead of you. Yeah. So it's very like focused riding. I don't even know what I would do.
Open road riding is a different feeling.
That's what I'm saying. The whole vibe is different.
So here's before we go to break, for our ad break, I will say
shit,
this.
it is.
I will say this. These kind of roads, when you're riding down those big open roads, like we were in Phoenix, and you looked ahead of you, there's something that triggers. It's like this awe-inspiring thing that like, oh, you're this fucking big.
Yeah.
like in an infinite universe, it kind of grounds you and humbles you into a way of thinking like, oh shit, I'm just this little tiny ant traversing this gigantic globe.
Interesting.
And you get to see, and there is a moment, and it's sometimes it's fleeting, sometimes it's immediate, and it lasts for a while, but you get this moment of awe and just wonder, looking out at like just the world existing without human beings.
We'll dig into that after the ad. We're
for
going to
it.
go to ad real quick, guys. What's going on, guys? This episode of Live on Ontwowheels is brought to you by Revzilla's RPM membership. What that is basically a membership program that only costs $60 a year, not a month, but a year, and you get a ton of rewards from it. It's kind of like Amazon Prime for Revzilla. So if you're buying a lot of motorcycle gear, especially on Revzilla, this could be really interesting for you. Check out all of the things you get for this. So you're gonna get free 2-day shipping and returns. You're gonna get 10% off exclusive brands. You're gonna get 5% cash back, period. Also, for you first-time members, you're gonna get $15 in cash back from the moment you get this membership. It's also gonna include early access to sales and phone lines and exclusive events. So if you're somebody that buys a ton of gear and could find a lot of value in this RPM thing, by all means, we'll have a link for you down in the description below. Thank you guys for supporting the show by going to that link. And thank you, Revzilla, for sponsoring this episode. We'll see you guys with the rest of the show. And we're back. Boop. So, welcome back, guys. Thank you for sitting through the ad. We love you guys long time. And we also love Revzilla long time. Guess what? One of the other things you guys can get. Check it out. Well, it's not in focus.
It's a print version of their
print
common
version of Revzilla's common tread, bi-yearly, 2 of them per year. That is part of your RPM membership.
That's pretty dope. I love
it's
those
pretty
articles.
freaking solid. Yeah.
Right.
So
also, it should be mentioned again. We haven't updated because I was in the middle of nowhere. That all of the stuff that was in that ad also applies for Cycle Gear and JMP Cycles.
shout out to the #1 motorcycle podcast. We're number 2 coming at you.
Yeah.
So interestingly, guys, going back to Bo's wide vistas of Montana, we also have an article. Lane filtering for motorcyclists is now legal in Montana. So I don't know if we can do video. No, it doesn't show video.
No, that's fine.
So supposedly you can now lane filter legally in Montana. Is that, how many places can you actually lane filter?
I think that's 3 that are explicit, or
Right.
2 that are explicit, 1 that does not prohibit it, and a couple of others that they kind of have certain modified rules about it, but it's not legalized. So really what it comes down to, I think there's 2 states that have that. And
California and Utah were the first 2 states to allow lane filtering. Wait, so where's Utah in the big chart then? Is Utah in here?
it's not even listed.
Interesting. So what's up with Utah? Utah's over here like doing good by motorcyclists, and they aren't even like high on the list. So that's
like,
another
I think
Montana push.
Texas, it's not explicitly
I just need to
prohibited
in Texas.
Yeah,
Is what it is.
but yeah, there's 2 that were, and now Montana. But again, it's a modified version of the laws. I think there's certain conditions, just like in California, where it's like going at a certain speed and blah blah blah.
Yeah, exactly. I think that article said that you can, with stopped or slow moving traffic, as long as you stay under 20 miles an hour, you can lane filter or whatever. Which I think is kind of how it needs to be. Anyway.
Literally just plop down this thing. So it's California legal for lane splitting.
Right.
Doesn't say. Let's see. Arizona failed to pass. Hawaii, it's not technically legal, but most of them just don't give a shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So we got an article here, Midwest's best motorcycle roads. I don't think that was an article I would have otherwise read if it wasn't for this show. But
honestly, I can dig that.
okay, see, this is helpful. Can you go to my screen?
Yeah.
So this map is helping me understand. So we got the Great Lakes here, WI and MI, and then what is this big old red road? Oh, wait, that's not even #1. Dude, Ohio has 1, 2, 3, 4. Ohio got 5 of the top 10 roads in the Midwest.
The Midwest is like I said, it's you get a lot of this: rivers, lakes, mountains.
So you get the green,
trees.
pretty view
all that
stuff. Okay.
So like, here's where I diverged from this because, and I was talking to the guys at the Zakar facility. I was like, I love going out to the desert because the desert is the land that God forgot.
Oh, see, number 7, dude, I would be totally down for South Dakota.
Yeah.
All
But
the
like
trees
the
and stuff.
desert, it's like there's something that's so dead until you get up onto it, and
Right.
you see the life like hanging on, but there's so much sky and openness, and then the rolling hills. Also, fuck dealing with buffalo. Are you
I was about to
kidding?
say, bro, what would you do? Like,
Bro,
we have deer.
Bro, we
here.
freaked out because we were riding along the road, and all of a sudden, a coyote just kind of trunced across the road, and I was like,
doing
"What?
his
What the
thing?
hell?"
I was like, okay, cool, guy. Jeez.
Yeah.
Can you, bro? Think about this. It would suck to hit a deer. if you hit a buffalo though,
You're done, Zos.
that's like a wall. That's a flesh wall.
Yeah.
A buffalo is a flesh wall to a motorcycle. That buffalo is gonna be like.
Stop
"Doom."
saying flesh wall.
I like it though. I like
Right.
the word.
All right, dragon.
Wait, Ohio's Dragon's Tail? That road do look kind of cool. Okay, so look at Ohio coming in though.
See, that's more your speed. You like the mountain, like the canopied mountain roads.
Yeah, you're going through the trees and stuff, curve after curve. Okay, Dragon Tail in Ohio, I got you.
Yeah.
Route 26 looks kind of like old pokey. Whoa. The Ohio cousin of the Tail of the Dragon. Look at this.
That road
Look at this
condition looks
champion.
shit.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
It's a 12-mile run too, so you know.
Oh, how long? Do we know how long the R loop up north is?
14 miles.
Oh, so that's a decent amount.
No, it's how much? What is it? It's like 413 turns and something. It's something small.
I want to know how much Blood Mountain is, and then I want to know
about
how
Blood
much Richard B. Russell is, because those are both phenomenal roads.
Yeah.
Oh, are these? Oh, look at Michigan coming in.
Yeah. See, this is like I said. This is like the Midwest kind of thing where it's a lot of greenery, a lot of canopied. Now, when you get into like,
Bro,
yeah,
can you? I know for a fact. So you know what this
just go
reminds me
straight.
of? Actually, I mean, we all know this. I'm a fucking idiot. When a couple years ago, probably like 5, Revzilla took me out to do a Indian launch. They're in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We went and did because at that time at First Rides, I think at that time it was the type of First Rides where we would just attach a camera to the outside of the Jeep.
Yep.
And Heather would just drive the Jeep and I would follow her. So when Revzilla was like, hey, do you want to come out and do a first ride? I was like, well, I was all pretentious and shit, clearly. I was like, oh, you want to fly me out to Pennsylvania, me and my wife, and let's just do all this bike stuff? I was like, well, if I'm going to do a first ride, I'm going to need a camera car. I made these motherfuckers get a little pickup truck and put somebody in the back of it with a gimbal. And I had to follow them around. God bless them that they still work with me.
I'm glad because I like those guys.
But I remember that first ride because I was on the Indian FTR. It was brand new at the time. And I think the things in the road are called whoops or something.
Yeah.
So it's basically the road does like this road that I'm showing you guys on my screen. It just kind of like goes up and stops. And when you have an insanely torquey motorcycle,
Yep.
bro, that front wheel ain't ever down. Yep. It's just always just chilling. And I remember riding up there and I was like, holy shit, I did not realize that this part of the country was like this. So I take back everything I said about Pennsylvania, at least. And it looks like Ohio's the same.
I think that you would like a lot of those places up there because it's more your speed.
I mean, if this is what Ohio's got, I totally like. Also, Michigan looking straight up like Deal's Gap, like it's. I guess my whole issue today with this topic is just ignorance. Then I just don't even know. I mean, I already told you guys. I don't even know where these places were on a map. I would be that idiot American where like can you find Montana on this 50 state map, and I'd be like I'd go to like South Dakota or something.
Yeah. No.
Maybe.
So the thing that you are more the mountain pass kind of guy. I'm more of the big sky fast mountain kind of run.
Well, I don't know, dude. After seeing this article where like this view, now keep in mind the motorcycle that I would want to do this with entirely different than what this is. Seeing an image like this
is what cruisers.
This
were meant
is
for.
suddenly I'm like, sport tourer or like a, just some type of big thing that's easy to ride, a multistrada. Oh my God, bro. Can you fucking imagine riding a multistrada for endlessness through this little path?
So like that I like, and I like like that right there.
This is you right here.
Oh my God.
Take him back.
I love, because again, the desert, it's like it looks dead. It looks forgotten. But then like you get up on it and you're like, oh, there's all sorts of crazy stuff going on there.
I don't think I've ever ridden through a desert is one of my problems. And you've gone to a desert like every time you go somewhere.
Yeah.
So what is up with these companies being like, hey, Bo, we're going to the desert.
I don't
Come
know.
on out.
I don't know, but if you're listening, companies, don't ever stop.
Please allow me to continue.
I'm just going to put it out there in the world. If you want to send me to the desert to ride motorcycles, don't even call Chase.
Bo's a desert rat.
You can send me an email directly.
It's Bo at chaseontwowheels.com.
You just ruined my inbox.
I'm sorry. Wait, can we bleep that?
Nope.
Is there a... Well, people can't spell your name anyway, so it's fine. B-O. Bo.
You're a dick.
Oh my gosh, no surprise. Okay, so we got time. We have a couple videos that Ghost put in here for us. I am insanely curious to see some of these videos.
Yeah.
Beartooth Pass is usually closed October. Okay, so this is Beartooth. Oh, what? Montana.
Yeah.
Take me away. I'm packing up the dog and the wife. We're leaving to Montana. We're going to change.
Bro.
This corporation's moving to Montana.
You see what I'm saying? How
it's
just
my God.
stupid, gorgeous scenery.
Bro.
Yeah.
Look at that road.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a chipmunk.
That's not a you fucking idiot.
Made the... What?
Yeah.
Bro, I have chills. I don't know if you guys can tell. I have
Look
chills.
at the...
Are you
Yeah.
fucking serious?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Bro, I've been sleeping on Montana.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gorgeous out there. So,
How...
fun fact.
Bo!
Yeah, fun fact, that's where Alex Steele's U.S. shop is based. A guy that I talk about all the time. That and his view is of those mountain ranges.
Bro, I literally have chills right now. So, like, when...
How does that mean that we have to get some fucking ADV bikes and head out to Montana?
Bro, when Heather's
Like
sister...
this guy right here?
When Heather's sister showed me the photos, they were inside the national park. So I was like...
Look at that.
It's,
Look at that.
bro, fuck Georgia. Are you kidding me? Like, get me out of here.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so this guy makes good videos. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Bro. I wouldn't even know what to do. I wouldn't be able to enjoy riding. I would be riding, and I would just pull over and
it would
just
have to be
sit.
one of those things where you just sit and just, like,
I would just have to
contemplate your
think
life
of
choices.
Yeah, I was like, I'd have to think about my life.
Yeah, Montana is real mountains. Brian said it best, man. Like, you see some crazy, I mean, like.
Babe, are you seeing this? I know you watching. We are going to Montana. Let me just work trip or personal.
Yep. That's good shit, man.
Bro, I take everything I said back. Montana, you are you fucking serious? I'm so sorry. If you guys are just only listening to us, please, for the love of God, go find this.
Yeah. Yeah, because it is one of those things where, like, you see the road and you're just like, no fucking way. And so here's a good example. This is not nearly as technical as some of the roads in North Georgia, but it looks like a hell of a lot of fun, and you have a clear view of just
everything.
The majesticness.
Well, here's the thing. You do this, so obviously these roads are super curvy. And if you guys are just listening, dude, it's literally a curvy road going down the middle of the frame. On the left is like this drop off. I imagine it's a beautiful view on the other side.
Yep.
And then on the other side of the road is like literally picturesque mountains, whatever your imagination thinks of. Snow-capped mountains, that's on the right side. It's absolutely incredible. But here's the thing, though. So you see all these curvy roads, and typically in my brain, it's like, oh, curvy roads, do dumb stuff. I wouldn't want to do dumb things here. I would just want to cruise.
This is
Like you were saying, like this
is like the beginning of Chase going like, maybe keeping my bike dad mode is not a bad idea.
Oh my God, I'm scared to watch more of these videos. I don't know what else is here.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll what do we got here? All right, so this is Highway 16A.
Yeah, elevation 5100.
Okay, so this is South Dakota. All right, let's get to it.
Yeah, we'll skip ahead because a lot of this looks a lot. Oh my God, no, more buffalo.
Oh, you gotta be careful with them flesh walls.
Stop saying it. I hate it. So
I mean, this is cool.
This
is
cool.
legit.
But this is very much like that we're used to seeing shit like this.
Well, I was about to say, here's the hard thing. I just looked at the Montana, not only was the view beautiful, but the dude who shot it was legit.
This is pretty.
This is great, yeah, but
let's see if they get to the good stuff because there's some pretty cool stuff.
I mean, look at the road. Look, he's got this little overlay of the road, and I mean that looks like Blood Mountain.
Yeah,
honestly.
That's kind of what I was about to say. Looks
road
like
conditions do look a little bumpy though.
This is like one of those roads where you're like, oh, we see shit like this. I mean, like, of course, the environment looks a little different.
Oh yeah, like
now,
big rock structures and stuff. That's pretty cool.
But the general vibe of it is something that we are used to.
It's yeah. I think the only difference between this view and what
this
we
is why
typically
I think you'd
get,
like the desert because it's. I think that's what got you about Montana watching that footage. It was like
it's the vista. That's
it
what's
is
getting me because where we ride, it's very densely packed trees.
This is why I hate going up into the mountains because
you can't see what is around you.
Like not only is Deal's Gap a tourist trap and like a one and done kind of thing,
right?
But you don't get to see any of the cool stuff. And I've told you before, I think Cherahalla is a better road because
I've agreed with you. I've already said that
sweepers and like
if you got the
view.
This is a little pro tip. If you guys are ever like everyone wants to go to the Dragon, right? The road to the Dragon, far better, far less people.
Mm-hmm.
Do yourself a favor. Like if it were me,
check out the Cherahalla Skyway.
Bro, are you kidding me? A rock tunnel? Iron Creek Tunnel. Holy shit. It is a literal tunnel made out of a rock.
Or through a rock.
Through a oh my goodness.
Yeah. So this is why I think you would enjoy some of the desert roads too, because it's like one of those things where you see it and you're just like, oh shit.
Bro, I'm so excited to see your video now.
Yeah.
Was this a ploy to make me excited to watch your video?
No.
I was already excited, but
okay. So now you're starting to get into some cool stuff, and you're getting kind of into the Red Dead vibe.
Well, yeah, I feel like we got like it's big rocky formations, gives me California vibes. Well, we got a lot more trees.
Okay, I want to clear something because Deal's Gap is something that I would suggest that you try at least once just to say you did it. It's a fun technical road, but you go on an off hour so you can enjoy it. Right. And then just knock it off your list and never go back.
Yeah, this is also like if you look at the road conditions here,
this is what I'm talking about.
This is like a sketchy-ish little road, though. Yeah, like you don't have a middle divider.
So
or
at this point, we're like at 6,100 elevation.
Now you look like you're on Mars. Yeah. You look like you're on a different planet here.
This is the kind of shit that I really like.
This is what I would ride this road for, is to get to the very tippy top.
And this is the problem with living in Georgia is that we don't have the mountains are cool and all, but like the views are just meh. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Lots of greenery, and that's it. We got a lot of fucking clay and a lot of green trees, and that's it.
This is making
the goats.
There's a goat. This is making me realize that
Works also said yes. Arizona, stunning place to ride.
I don't have enough experience with the landscape of the United States, is what I'm finding out right now. Because I love riding in the mountains. I'm always gonna love that.
Hey, bud, we can fix that.
I know we can.
We just have look. Here's my favorite part of this job. Right here. Pause that video. I'm gonna go big.
Go big or go home, baby.
The best part of this job is that if we want to do something, all we have to do is make it a business trip.
There's no limit to anything we want to do.
So it's like, oh, hey, why don't we call up Triumph? Hey, why don't we call up Harley? Why don't we set it up and be like, hey, we're doing a long haul.
Yeah.
We're gonna go check out XYZ Road. And just make a video about it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, now that I'm seeing what's out there, I never realized how much there was that I needed. I feel like I need to experience, and I want to see it obviously with my eyes, but I want to experience it as a rider.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Which is kind of, do you do that in the same trip? Because it's, especially if you're doing a business trip, right? It's got to be all like you're working or whatever. But like some of this stuff, that shit would take some time. Like you got to sit and contemplate life and stuff.
Yeah.
Also
the third video I've watched through it, it's all on road stuff, so it's like not very interesting.
Okay. I mean, comparatively to what we've seen. Wow. I would like to officially say I am sorry, Montana. Can we title this episode "I'm Sorry, Montana"? Because I already. So here's the really weird thing, and I didn't realize this until Heather in the comment. Heather's my wife. Heather told me in the comments when her sister and her husband went to Montana. That I was already like, bro, next time y'all go, we're going type thing. Because the national park there was like jaw-droppingly beautiful. Yeah. I didn't realize the whole goddamn state was like that.
Yeah. Yeah. They pretty much like.
Wait, was Montana the huge one?
Yeah, Montana was the one where you looked at it and.
Bro, now we know.
Yeah, we don't know anything. You finally joined the fucking conversation. Because
it's nice to be here. Hi, my name's Chase.
Because at the beginning I said, oh, it's probably because they have gorgeous views and roads and nothing else to do.
But you know how hard-headed I am? I have to see something. I'm a visual learner.
Well,
and
that just means that we have to go to Montana.
I'm going to have a conversation with my wife when I get home and be like, babe,
what about me?
What do we... Oh, she's still watching. Okay, babe, we're going...
Me?
If I can get my wife in this, you know what I'm saying, I can go forever. You know, so we pack up in an RV and we just go shoot videos for a month. I don't know how we're going to afford all that, but we'll figure it out. Business, you know what I'm saying? Business stuff. Wow, I don't even know what to say. This is like one of those first rides where I experience something on a bike and I'm like, I don't.
Yeah,
this is where I am with Montana.
This was me going up into.
Have you ever been to Montana?
I've been through Montana.
Okay.
Like when I was like 17, 18, I packed up everything into my Sunbird, and
this is that trip.
And I just went zigzagging across North America, Canada, Mexico.
How did you leave Montana?
Like just because like I was young and I wanted to experience more, and at that point, like that kind of stuff wasn't on my radar, and so I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Oh, hold on. So Montana has that and no sales tax. Something. So there's drugs or something there. Something's going on.
Is our headquarters about to get moved?
I think I just became a huge fan of Montana, is what I'm learning. Yeah. Okay, so 7 minutes left. We got to do Discord stuff. I'm still shocked about Montana, honestly.
I'm with you.
Okay. Also, can we get a shout out to Ghost? Not only did he take this photo?
All right, hold on one second, because I'm going to go to your screen. You guys, I don't think you understand the level of this guy.
Yeah, hold on. Let me show you guys what our
zoom out
show sheet looks like. So ever since we brought Ghost on, the bro has gone full paint.
Yeah.
So not only do we have talking points, charts, articles, videos, y'all, look what dude done made. Oh, are you wondering what this is? It's a 3D version, animated logo for Live on Two Wheels.
Yeah.
Are you? None of this was requested. This was done.
Zoom out.
Hold on. This is the payoff right here, bro.
Yeah.
Look at it. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Zoom out.
300 plus subs. Okay. Updated this during the show.
So here's what I want you to do. Go back to a previous episode, or one of the early ones that.
Just gonna leave that here. This is Ghost. Shout out. All right, so I want to go.
Just show them what we were doing.
Yeah, let me just go down. Okay, so this is episode 12.
Yeah, that's us.
That's it.
That's us.
Just a couple videos. So now we have this.
Ghost on Two Wheels. You
Ghost on Two Wheels. Man. Can we all get a huge clap? This show would not be. Thank you, pal. This show would not be where it is right now if it wasn't for him. Shout out for that. All right, so Discord time. Meme time.
Yep.
Winner gets 50 Revzilla monies stuff. Loud noises. I want to. Michael Scott. I love you. Even though that's not Michael Scott, let me be clear. I understand that. All right. Oh God.
Gotta read it out loud, you dingus.
So Blackfoot Bandit loves Smort, and then there's a photo of me with the text, bro, and then they tell me it doesn't have traction control, and I'm like, I'm out.
There's also an actual dumpster fire there.
And a really cool looking supermoto. Yep. Actually a great photo in the background. I love traction control. It keeps me safe. I like.
Bro, I was not so on traction control. Oh my
Wait, was
God.
that Andy?
Yeah.
It was Andy. Oh, that was so great. Oh God.
Hey, and that's Blackfoot Bandit replying right there.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. All right, so next up, I paid for the whole speedometer. I'm gonna use the whole speedometer.
All right, you getting a reaction from me, bud.
That's pretty great.
That's good.
All right, guys. You guys let us know in the chat who did the eyebrow curve better, The Rock or Yankee, aka Bo. I want you guys to
feeling
focus.
pretty proud of mine.
I want you to focus here. Now, granted, he's got more. His are pedicured a little better. No offense,
Yeah.
but you've got
Pedicured.
this sickle
feet.
curve going on.
Manicured.
I want to see what the comments say, but we'll. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh no.
That's one of the most hearty laughs I've ever heard.
No. Oh goodness. If you're listening, it's Bo's face put on a dude that's just sending the Pan America through the sky.
That's hilarious.
Oh no.
That's hilarious.
Bro, your face has never made so much sense on a photo. Oh my God. I have to have this photo so I can post it on my. Somebody needs to send that to me in an Instagram format.
Ghost, send it to him.
Oh my. Oh wait, Ghost made it. Oh fucking course you did. Oh my God. Oh my. Bro, you are so heavily in here. Look at those. Look at those leaves and those leaves and those leaves. Motorcyclist in the background. Are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is why I don't go to Fort Mountain. Somebody mentioned Fort Mountain, said I was sleeping on it. Incorrect. Fort Mountain's a one lane up and down. If you get stuck behind an RV, been there many times, that's what happens. Bo, can we get a quick fart remix?
No,
real quick? No,
it's not loaded up.
Oh, we don't have the fart?
No, because I was trying to
load
a sound, and it just hosed it.
Shout out to Bo's fart remix that we did a few episodes ago. It was good times.
No, I still have this one.
Can we get a ooh remix?
I don't think it works. It's a little slower on the drop.
When Chase goes to the club, what? I don't. For one, I'm not a club person.
You do not strike me as a club person.
Yeah, I like club music. I just don't like going to clubs. Oh my God! Why can't I zoom in? No.
I don't know, but I fucking love that.
Okay, so hold on. I need to open original. All right, we have by Dr. Smort instead of Dr. Seuss. We have a Dungeon Bow. We have a Georgia Bow. We have a Sedona Bow, and we have a
That's amazing. That photo is like my new favorite thing.
I love that Dungeon Bow is here. We literally were talking about earlier of like, I don't put you in a dungeon anymore.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's great. And it's like, it's a little Dr. Seuss book. That's so great. Oh my God. Welcome to Mount Stupid. Signed, furnished by Smort Industries. Oh, Smort. Oh my God. Smort and Smorter. Bo,
I'm telling you, we need
that's the video we have to make.
We have to make
Smorter.
Yeah. So Smorter will be the V2 that we do.
No, so we'll do the Smort helmet review, and then we'll make a parody video called Smort and Smorter,
which is the V2 reveal.
When you're too smart to ride.
A little teacup ride.
Where is that your face from?
I don't know.
Oh, thank you, Mischievous. Thank you. Wow.
Montana's up there.
No, because earlier I was like, I don't even know where Montana is. That actually is super helpful. You might win just because I can be like, oh, that's where it is. Okay, so Montana. I did not know the Dakotas were that high up.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel like a child. Oh God. Smart is freaking awesome. When Chase takes forever to do a smart review. So Jake gets to do it first. I love it.
You better get on it.
That would actually be hilarious. What the hell? Who the hell is that guy?
I don't recognize it.
I don't know who that guy is.
That joke's...
When Chase won't do a review, so they call him the big gun. Somebody's going to have to let us know who that is.
Yeah.
Oh, God. At first, I was like, but then, oh, shit. Yeah, see, this is why I don't sign on for the cruiser stuff, because this would be me if I rode cruisers enough.
Scotty Kilmer is what they're saying.
Who we have to know who's... Wow, a lot of you guys know who that is.
Yeah.
Why should we know that? The Dragon isn't a racetrack. God, don't we know that? How do you think this cruiser guy fell right there? Because he's
literally doing nothing to help. He's straight in line with the machine, so he's doing nothing to help, like, transition weight to and from the contact pad. So he just washed out. That's it.
But how would he wash out there?
Because that small tires, like I said, he's putting most of his weight in line with the motorcycle. So
interesting.
It's a washout, and then he probably like, oh no, and then just fell with it.
Cut the mustard and get in
the mayo.
Is that like a motorcycle thing? Because I've never heard that before, but it makes total sense.
Yeah,
you clip the apex in the yellow, and then you get on the. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Never seen that before. I like it.
Oh wow!
When your 390 Duke has a full tank in your deal.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's so good. That's also a really good bite to take there.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And then Ghost with another one. Come see my flesh wall.
Yeah. Wow. Where is that on my Instagram? Where do you guys find these photos?
I don't know, man, but it's brilliant. You guys are fucking amazing.
I don't know.
All right, you got to pick.
Shit. Honestly, I kind of want to give it to Mystevious for the
informational.
You're that idiotic that you don't know where Montana is.
Yeah.
And now, fun fact, I know where Montana is.
All right, so you're giving it to the guy who gave you knowledge.
Mystevious,
I'll be sending you a message here soon.
Golf clap in the chat, guys. If you guys want to win $50 Revzilla gift card, get on it next time. Now, and guys, for y'all that don't know, that's where Montana is. That's where the new C2Dub headquarters is going to be, right up next to Canada. Woohoo!
That was good shit.
Hey,
man.
we'll be close to Canada. We can go check out Fort 9.
Yeah.
So it'll work out. You down for moving to Montana?
Let me talk to the wife.
Okay, cool. We need to get you out of.
Yeah, it is a bit yeehaw in some of those parts.
In Montana,
Mm-hmm.
we'll be out wherever the beauty is. Like, I mean, I gotta talk to the wife and all.
That's
but,
where some yeehaw might be hanging out.
We'll build a really cool WBR garage compound with a beautiful vista. There we go. We'll do it. We'll do the show live from there.
Cool. So
all right,
Chase
guys.
is starting a cult.
All right, guys, that's Live on Two Wheels. That was episode 38. Thank you guys so much for watching this live. We will be back. Oh, wait. Is it next week that is a thing? It is. So, Thanksgiving is next Thursday. So, show announcement. We will be live on Wednesday. So, Wednesday, we'll push the show up a day. That way, we can be fat and chubby on Thursday. Boo, boo. All right, guys, I'm Chase on Two Wheels. That's my buddy Bo. Thank you guys so much for watching us live. Make sure to check us out on Apple Podcast or Spotify or Google Podcast if you want to check us out by just listening and not get to see all these hilarious things we show. I think that's all I got.
Like our face.
Yeah, if you don't like our face, that's totally fine, too.
I get that.
Yeah, we get that. All right, guys, we'll see you next Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more motorcycle talk. Later.
I loaded it up while you were talking.
Oh, we didn't do the story in the beginning. We're already late.
Bye, guys.
Bye.